Good evening. This is John the Pokevol here. Tonight we're going to do a booster box level event in PTCGO. If you haven't watched my earlier video, we're trying to recover from the Great Booster Box Debacle of 2020. We're going to open a booster box on camera tonight, and we lost about half of the video. So instead of giving you half a video, I did a little bit of a highlight reel as far as just showing the cards that we pulled. And we had a decent pull. We had a full art Boss's Order, a full art Eldegoss V, and we got a Dragapult V Max, along with a Cinderace, a Malamar, and a Toxtricity V. So, all in all, not a bad night as far as pulls go. But, as they say, if a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound if nobody's there to see it? Well, yes, it does, but, you know, I showed at least I did show the cards in the last video. So, to make that up to you guys, we are going to do a pack opening in PTCGO. And we will begin right now. So we've got our 36 packs here ready to open. Let's see what we can get. And we are opening our first pack. Drum roll, please. Galarian Crasola and a Tool Scrapper. There's our rare and our trainer card. Snorlax, a Pokeball, a Morgrim, and a Toxel. Oh, got shiny Speed Energy and another Snorlax. A Mama Snow. Oh, Rillaboom V. I don't know about you guys, but I just do have a warm fuzzy place in my heart for the big green gorilla. You know, his showing up in Sword and Shield was a very good card, even though it was a stage 2. His ability is very good about getting energy up on your Pokemon. So I do have a soft spot for the big green gorilla. So here's hoping that he does do well in the upcoming years. Cursed Shovel and a Wish Cash. A Stone Journer and the Colossal. You know, Colossal's not a bad little card. It's got a lot of punch to it, and not bad on the hit points either. The Tar Generator ability, I do like that. You know, once during your turn, you may attach a Fire Energy and a Fighting Energy card to one each from your discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you like. So, you know, this guy kind of acts a little bit like Malamar on the fighting side, but the big drawback is that he is a stage 2. You know, I mean, if you can get him up there, you know, maybe using a rare candy, you know, that might not be too bad. But, you know, the Tar Generator ability is very useful in a fire or fighting deck. But I just don't know if making him a stage 2 is going to be able to really get him a lot of play. But, you know, it is seeming like in this Sword and Shield generation that the evolution Pokemon are starting to have their heyday again. It seems like we are kind of moving away from those huge basics of the tag teams. And, so cards like this may have a place, maybe not this year, but, next year as the Sword and Shield generation is finally in full swing and our Sun and Moon generations are behind us. Colossal, I think, might be a very useful card, but we'll just have to wait and see. All right, let's see what we got. And we got a Cramorant, but we got 3 trainers in this pack. I myself, I like trainers. I get excited over the trainers because, 2/3 of your deck are trainers, if not more. So, a good trainer can make up for so-so Pokemon. So I do really like trainers. Got us a Horror Energy and another Stonejourner. Turretfield Stadium, Capacious Bucket, and a Sandaconda V. Attach a Fighting Energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. Sand Breath does 220 damage. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. I think this could work well with the card that we pulled a few minutes ago. So we'll see what happens as time goes by. Galar Mine. Oh, we got a Cinderace. Field Runner is his ability. If a stadium is in play, this Pokemon has no retreat cost. I could see that matching up quite well with Galar Mine. You slow your opponent down as far as with moving off to the bench and into the active, retreating from the active to the bench, while Cinderace is able to go just back and forth between. So I think you use this card with Galar Mine, you might have a pretty good matchup there. I thought Galar Mine was going to be the card that just puts Melodic V over the top, but I have been playing that deck for a few days and have just found myself sorely disappointed in the Melodic V card. I had done a lot of play testing with it back when we used proxy cards, and while it was still in Japanese translations, and it seemed to play very well. I was so excited about Melodic V and Galar Mine, and to start playing that on the ladder, I was very underwhelmed. Here we go. Ooh, Capture Energy. And we've got a Copperage V. That is one big dude right there. The Adamantine Press does 90 damage for 2 Metal Energy and 1 Colorless. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from your attacks. You throw that in with Metal Frying Pan, and you're seeing some stall going on there. Plus, the 180 rack down is not too bad, but the 4 energy cost to play it is a little rough. But Metal Saucer does seem to help that out a bit. So I'll be interested to see if anything comes from this card here in the upcoming meta. And we got another Wish Cache and a Cursed Shovel. Just like my booster box opening was cursed. I tripped over the cursed shovel. Got a nugget. Got a Duraludon. And we got an Ice Cube with the Ice Fate ability. If this Pokemon has full HP, it takes 60 less damage from your opponent's attacks. So that wouldn't be a bad card to use if you've got a lot of healing in hand. Alright, here we go. We got Flapple. We got another Snorlax. But let's take a look at Flapple here. Apple Drop. Once during your turn, you may put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. If you place any damage counters in this way, shuffle this Pokemon and all attached cards into your deck. Huh. I don't know. That might have some potential. I'm going to keep my eye on you, Mr. Flapple. Okay, Nugget and Sigilyph. Wishcash. Oh, we got gold! We struck the gold scoop up net. Put one of your Pokemon that isn't a Pokemon V or a Pokemon GX into your hand. We have gold, ladies and gentlemen. That is the beautiful shininess that we always look for when we're opening up card packs. Oh my goodness. Hopefully we can strike a little bit more gold here in this. Alchemy. Full heal. Here. And we got Eldegoss V. I have been getting I've got 3 of those guys in the real life card, and I think this is the only one I've got in digital. I had one earlier, and I think I traded it away when I was trying to build that Melodic V deck. So I'm going to hang on to you, Mr. Eldegoss, unless I need something. Seismitoad, and not a single trainer. That is very rare. Oh boy, here we go. Barraskewda. Cinderace V. We got another one. That means we have got 2 of these guys. No, I have 3. I am 1 away from a play set. I've got one. I bought the promo set. Zacian, Sonia, and the Full Heal. Twin Energy, Olina, Luxray. Full Hill, Appleton. It looks like a dinosaur that is made out of an apple pie. Training Court. Oh, look at that! We have a full art Dragapult V. Isn't that just beautiful, guys? That is a wonderful looking card. I gotta say, I love the full art variations on these cards in the Sword and Shield over the ones from the Sun and Moon generation. The Sun and Moon full arts were just kind of but these Sword and Shield full arts and hollows are just beautiful. That is a wonderful looking card. Alright, Twin Energy, Olena, Wish Cash. We have a Twin Energy, we have a Skyla, and we got Barbacle. Burning Scar, another Skyla, Spirit Tomb, just not as good as the last Spirit Tomb. Alright, Skyla, we got triplets, and another Snorlax. That guy's gonna eat me out of house and home. Alright, Speed Energy, Pokeball, Ludicolo, or basically the Pineapple Duck, and Mandibuzz. Got a Scoop Up Net, we got a Clefable, and we got Ninetales. Oh boy, I feel something good. Grimmsnarl, and we got a Malamar V. They're just trying to give us a Malamar to help replace the Malamar that is going away from us this fall. Everybody have a moment of silence for Malamar. No, I'm not. I hated that card, even though it was great. So we have Dragoff. Switch one of your opponent's benched Pokemon with their active Pokemon. This attack does 30 damage to the new active Pokemon. Okay, I can see that. And then we have Brain Shake. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused for a nice little 130 damage. So that's not too bad for 2 darkness and 1 non-colorless energy. Here we go. Oh, we got Nugget. We've got Electivire. And we got Galarian Damanitan. That dude looks like the one of those radar spears that you see. Doppler. He's got like a Doppler radar on his head. I wonder if he can tell the weather. Alright, Scoop Up Net. We got Milo. And another Snorlax. I can't afford to feed these guys. Have to do more YouTube videos, I guess. Horror Energy. Oh! And we have a full art Milo in the house. Discard up to 2 cards from your hands and draw 2 cards for each card you've discarded in this way. I tell you, I can see this card being in so many mill decks. I mean, you think about it. You discarding cards, you're drawing cards. This guy's going to let you see 4 cards for the price of discarding 2. I tell you, I am predicting this now. Milo will be a big deal in mill decks. Gallarmine and Hatterene. And we got Rillaboom V Max to go with my Rillaboom V. Scratch, he does 50, but man, look at that HP, 330 HP. Max beating does 130 plus, and you may discard up to 3 Leaf Energy from this Pokemon, and if you do, this attack does 50 more damage for each card you've discarded in this way. So you discard 3 energy. Let's see, that's 150 more. So you're doing 280. Okay, you could knock out a tag team with that. You could see it'll actually knock out up to the Tyranitar and Mega Sableye. So that'll take out any tag team with the exception of Magikarp and Wailord, which nobody has made mention to or have seen in quite some time. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We have went through 36 packs of Pokemon cards, and we have made some quite decent draws. That has definitely lifted my spirits, especially striking gold tonight with the scoop up net and getting the full art Dragapult V. So that is not too bad. Let's not forget about the full art Milo. So we have had a decent night and definitely a good recovery from the Great Booster Box Debacle of 2020. So this is John Metcalf, the Pokevol, signing off. Have a good night and God bless.